Hey, I'm Shahrzad, and this is going to be our second combination of the Creative Combo Challenge. So this week's combination is just going to be one count of 8. And like I said before, these combinations I'm designing with two rhythms in mind, Bellydance rhythm and Maksum rhythm, which are both in 4/4. Maksum tends to be a little bit faster, Bellydance tends to be a little bit slower. But depending on what kind of music you're using these rhythms with, that might change a little bit. So this next combination is going to be more of a moving step, and this one is also going to have levels. So one reason it's only going to be 8 counts this week is because it's going to include a lot of variation, and there's going to be options to add movements on top of what we're doing. So the first movement we're going to do is a camel back. This is going to be a really Egyptian style camel back. So that means we have nice flat feet, and this is going to be an undulation that's focused in the hips and the belly. As I step back, I'm going to bring my belly muscles in and really think about dropping to the back. As I do this, my knees stay soft, so as I step onto my foot, my knee bends to allow for that movement in and back with the belly and the hips. So I'm just gonna alternate. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, switch, 1, 2, 3. Make sure when you step back, the foot you're stepping onto is flat. This is very important for this specific variation of this movement. Into 3, into 3, into 3, into 3. Belly comes in as I step back, in as I step back, in as I step back, in as I step back. Now, on top of this, we have the option of adding in a shimmy. So I'm just keeping my spine nice and straight. My hips are underneath my chest. I'm never locking my knees when I shimmy. So I'm keeping a nice looseness in my legs and my knees without standing in a plie position. We want a little bit of flexibility in the knees without changing the level of the body. So if we stay straight, move the knees back and forth without locking, we can keep a nice shimmy going. So we need to be able to shimmy on one leg at a time to do this. We're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and in, 2, 3, switch, in, 2, 3, switch, in, 2, 3, switch, in, 2, 3, switch, in, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, in, 2, 3. So as you can see, this is definitely a challenge for different levels. If you're at a more basic level, definitely just focus on getting this nice camel movement, and the shimmy doesn't even apply depending on what music you're using. If you're using maybe something faster or something with a lot of detail in the drums, as an advanced dancer, it's nice to have the option of adding the hips in, doing a shimmy on top of the camel. But if it's a nice slow song or maybe a more classic song, it's nice to have just the plain camel. So to finish off this combination, I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3. This is just a little bit of a switch and change with the feet just to speed up what we're doing. So we're going back, 2, 3, back, 2, 3, step back, front, front. So it's going to be a quick press to the back and then 2 quick steps to the front. Press, step, step, and twist. Now, in some of the variations, this twist can be used to turn. When I turn with the twist, it's going to look like this. Twist and twist. I'm using the energy of the hip twisting back and then twisting forward to help me turn. So I twist back to prepare, and then as I twist forward, I'm using that energy and my foot coming down to twist and turn. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Camel back, press, step, step, twist. Camel back, press, step, step, twist. With shimmy.